Hello everybody and welcome to another video of my high school video journal, and today I will be talking about k-fold learning in machine learning, which is normally used in unsupervised and supervised learning. Now, first of all, to talk about what unsupervised and supervised is, I'm actually going to pull out my notes which I made up on this. And supervised is basically the repeated showing of data which give predictive models, and I'm actually just reading out of my whole notebook. And so we are giving them definitions. So basically think of like a dictionary where you're getting the definitions from something, and you're putting in like all this data into this like ML model and training it to like kind of just identify the definitions. If it gives a new word, try and like piece the words together to find a definition. Unsupervised is like you just give it a lot of data. So let's say you give it like 5 pictures of cats, 6 pictures of dogs, 10 pictures of horses, and they're all different pictures. And the model will basically train and try and find similarities between these, so that if you say that which one's a cat, the model's going to be like, okay, well, all of these are similar, and I know like something like this is a cat. It's going to start giving you group by group, which is also pretty cool. So in these two basically models, there's something called k-folds, and basically what a k-fold is, it's basically just cross-validation, where what you're doing is that you leave a bit of the part for training and some for testing. Now, what's the difference between these? Let's say you have 100 data sets and you split 80% for training. In training, the model's learning. So let's say you have 100 questions, and out of the 100 you do 80, and you know that 20 of them might be on the test. And out of these 80 questions, you're learning, you're getting mistakes, and you're fixing them, fixing like each mistake, learning more. And same with ML. You do this, then the last 20%, what are you going to do with that? Well, because the model hasn't learned that data, you give it so that it can see if it's actually getting it. So let's say that you know that you're given 100 questions, and out of those, 20 are going to be on the test. Well, let's say you do 80 questions, leave 20. Well, you know those 20 are going to be on the test, and then you test yourself on the day of the test, of course, to see like if you know it. So basically you're doing an estimation from each fold and then averaging it to find this like generalization error to see how much of your stuff is getting wrong. Now, of course, there's 100 questions, right? So as you can see in this model, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it can be any part of that data set. It could be scattered around. So there are some mistakes with this, but in the end, once all of these you're getting them right or mostly right, we use both the training plus test for 100% test set to see if this ML model is actually getting everything correct or almost perfection. That's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.